going on, man? It's your boy, Brandon Bird. Man, really, man, I want to just drop a share. I don't know if it's going to be quick or real quick or not. I just play how I play it, but I really want to talk about black love. And does black love exist or is it just a mirage? And the reason why I say it exists or is a mirage, because you got a lot of black men blaming black women, you got a lot of black women blaming black men for things that they really can't control. And then I'm talking, when I say things that you can't control, it's basically something about finances and material things, situations like that. Now everybody thrives to be better, everybody thrives to be stable. That's the number one reason to live is to always improve the condition you have, and also to pass down knowledge, some type of stability to the offspring, to that generation, like a legacy, a lineage. And I know you have a lot of black men, you got a lot of black women that have a falsehood of what they feel each other should be. This is my mind. Like I agree with a lot of people that do have this same type of thought process. Is no man should tell a woman how to be a woman. No woman can't tell a man how to be a man. That's something that, and I know a lot of people say, "I guess you can." I said, "No, you can't." If you telling like I said, if you telling a man how to be a man, that you go, well, you never had a man before. Never had a man before, or you didn't really have a man in your childhood. Vice versa with the man. You can't tell a woman how to be a woman because you probably never had a real woman in your life, and you probably didn't have a woman in your childhood. I know a lot of men might get mad. Like I'm taking shots, but they ain't no shot. They just being real and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of people that come from with both parents in the house. Come from a married home, and sometimes that don't mean nothing. And sometimes you have to just look at and count what is love, and you have to think about yourself. What is now? Everybody knows love is basically a feeling, not really an actual feeling. It's more of a genuine moderation and such and such. So you don't need to go into like the definition of love, but we definitely see what can we love each other. Is there a true self-black pride that we have? To really love a black man, to really love a black woman, you gotta have a genuine self-love of yourself and your people to really love the opposite sex. And I understand that a lot of dudes that kind of bash, talk a little shit about black man, black woman, a lot of women that talk a lot of shit about black men. I have to ask you the question: do you love yourself, or do you love black people? Because obviously, if you're bashing, you don't love. So that means you do not think black love exists. I know some people have their opinion about what they expect the opposite sex to do. The thing is, majority of us never had that examples. We never had examples like that in our childhood to know what that is. Most of us, if you got parents and you come from parents or you got people from your childhood that was a major influence when you was a child, and That's gonna be your last impression of what you think the status quo is. So you got a lot of people, a majority of us, that don't love 'cause they never loved before. You know what I'm saying? Um, you might think you might fall in love over material, or you fall in love with the persona or the culture or the um, a social construct of what you think a man is. And that's from and basically you taking that strong suit or that influencer that you had when you was a child when you was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So I always ask myself, what is black love? Like people that swirl, got people that interracial, whatever. We're just combined to say interracial. I mean, I always tell people you can't be pro-black and be in an interracial relation. That's either side. Now, the interracial, you're gonna love black men, but you just kind of like went the other way. But now, are you promoting almost like a self-destructive mechanism? That depends on how you raise your offspring. Your offspring, especially in a biracial ladder, is going to cling to the most dominant part. They're going to cling to the most dominant part of themselves. That means whatever culture is dominant and whatever culture is prevalent and stable, they're going to follow suit. So as black people, we coming from a little bit more of a poor background, a more poor lineage and legacy from descendants of slaves. Are you able to love each other with really of not being comfortably stable or having abundant of wealth behind you? And let's just say, I'm talking about the normal man and woman with an everyday job. I ain't talking about celebrities. I don't want to talk about celebrities because celebrities should not be an influence of your life. That is entertainment. That can be gone in a blink of an eye. Entertainment is only good if the economy is good. If the economy is doing bad, the entertainment industry is going to do bad. It's just simple as that. It's economic. But I definitely like to just give a lot of it. I know my man, shout out to my man Red Supreme, and I definitely rock what he was saying, and I definitely agree with what he says. Some of the most instances. I think when he was talking about the black man leaving the black woman, I said in my mind, why you want to leave? Why you want to leave the black woman? Obviously, you need two black people to create black people. Interracial, I'm not doubting them, but black interracial, biracial, multiracial people isn't a specific group. They're a mixture of a variety of groups. So they're not really a genuine member of the group. They can switch either side. But because of racism and historical of racism and colorists, they normally tend to pick a side. And normally when you're biracial or multiracial, you try to pick into the most dominant side. The one that is more capable of success and was also a sign of more stability. And when you think about black, it don't go and coincide in the dominant society or in culture in the general mind frame, and even not just in our country, but globally. Black or African relation or type of any African relation or black relation never coexists with stable or wealth, essentially. So I always ask people, you love yourself and you love black people. Because if you don't like black men, that means you don't like black women. Because you need black men to make a black daughter, a black girl. If you don't like black women, then that means you don't like black men. Because you need a black woman to make a black boy. That's simple as that. That's a self-induced genocide. I won't call it soft genocide, but that's really what soft genocide is. But I'm gonna call it self-induced. So when you go into interracial and you're not instilling that black pride, that lineage, that historic, you try to give a consistent basic of love that you tell you still need to love your people. You still need, I don't want you to just abandon the black side or use it for some type of stepping stone that a lot of people do use us as. Culture, from skin to even sex, they use us as stepping stones or something that's like leisure. You know what I'm saying? Almost like we are in a racial term, you want to say in a simplified, they treat us like the whole of humanity. No one don't really like a hoe. They just like the convenience of a hoe. Yeah, they might have to throw a little bit of money, but they don't need to deal with that hoe. But at the same time, hoes supposed to get money. They understand their role, so they use it to improve or get out of a situation, so they'll no longer have the role of being a hoe. And black people ain't figured that out as a whole. Okay, we got to realize that we're being used, so we need to figure a way to get up out of it. Now, a lot of us is trying to figure a way to get up out of it. But you got a lot of other people that is constantly bringing us down. I don't go down. I don't co-sign with no bashing. I don't go down with none of that. That's not me. I'm sticking to a code that I stick to. I don't bash nobody really in front of other races. If I give a general critique, that's what I do. Majority of the time, I don't bash. That's just not me. But, like I said, I really just want to come to that agree, because I know I listened to my man Tony Todd, shout out to him, and I listened to my man Rowe. Listen to him too. Shout out to my man Hope, you know what I'm saying, on show 519, something like that. And but yeah, I always ask my question about can black love exist, or can black love survive? Because without it, black people can't survive. You need black love to carry on black people. Without black love, there's no black people. Once you, it's no longer a people. Then you almost become pretty much a non-existent group. There's many black people, groups of black people, or certain black population around the world that have been distinguished. Right? I mean, literally been erased. So, that's my question, man. I mean, if you don't have black love, do you love black people? I'll get what you got on the next video. Hit the likes, hit the subscribe, throw a comment below, and we can get it popping, alright?